Hello. Welcome to the Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. Episode 227? 8. 228. This is your host, Shaun Tutor. I'm so bad at that.
And this is Sam. This is a talk episode where the tutors talk.
What do you got, babe?
Oh, I get to start?
You starting?
I don't know. Work's been boring.
Wow. That's a good way to start out. My life's been great.
I know. Shaun has had all the excitement, and I figured he was just going to go headstrong right into his shit.
Nice.
Yep. I got some Lego sets. That's about all my news is.
That's cool. Brooke and I had some good chats today. We're chatting about some good stuff.
Brooke's a good chatter.
Just chatting good. It was fun.
That's good.
Love that. So tomorrow or today, when this comes out,
Yes.
we'll be closing on our office.
Yeah?
And so I'm assuming we'll probably be moving to the office. I'm going to say November is when I feel like we'll get a move in there.
Oh, it's going to be that long?
I don't know. I guess we could do it sooner. Well, there's really no reason we don't do it sooner, I guess, now that you mention it.
Yeah.
My only thought was like...
I mean, we'll have to go in there, see how much work we want to do and stuff like that.
Right. So like that, and I was like, well, we're going to be gone for the first 2 weeks of October anyway, so why mess up the flow with only 3 weeks before we leave,
That's true, yeah.
So I was like, we could just have that as like a chill spot that we can start parking all the trailers at and my truck at and all that shit, and the guys can just start working on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, moving some stuff from 4th Street in there if they want.
Moving everything 4th Street, getting it organized. We can have them get set up the kitchen, because in that time we'll get a kitchen somewhere, set up a kitchen, range, fridge, all that shit, and we'll just get it set up so that when we come back end of October, we can just move everything from the office, get it set up, and be running day one, November 1st.
Yeah.
So, anyways, with that being said, I realized yesterday that there are no coffee shops up there.
Good.
0. Right now, I can walk to Shift. I can walk to Acoustic. I could walk to ECDC, but I don't. And so I am happy. And so I decided yesterday that I'm going to take advantage before it's just me and the coffee pot. And I'm going to take a walk every day I'm at the office, go to Shift or Acoustic, and get a coffee.
Why don't we get an espresso machine? Because most of the times you just get...
Espresso.
Americanos, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We could do that. And we'll have well water.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good point. We'll just do that. Good call. We'll do that.
Because then we could get... If we get, the fancy one I think Katie has.
Yeah.
It has, the steamer thing, too, so you could even make,
Lattes?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm in. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll get an espresso machine.
And then we can invite Casey Halsawanda over.
To show us how it's done. Shit, son. All right, I take it all back. Dude, honestly, then we could have our, French press up there, have coffee, have a grinder, pour it in there. Oh, my God, dude. Done. Why need a coffee shop when we are the coffee shop?
Mm-hmm. And it'll be really nice for when we podcast there.
Bruh. Which will be all the time. Mm-hmm. So here's it. Today was the perfect day. Okay, today was the perfect day. The only way it could have been more perfect, and I thought about it, was if I was Jones with Mimi all day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You could have brought her there.
Soon. To the office?
Yeah.
I know, I just don't because it's a lot busier now.
Yeah.
But anyways, so soon. So soon life will be. But it's already great. But it'll be even better. Notch up. And in this time of it being down for 2 weeks, I can get a patio door in the back, I can get steps down, I can get fenced in.
Yeah, true.
Love it.
You should probably talk to Steve and Bernie about getting steps. Or are we going to get wood steps?
Yeah, wood steps.
Oh,
but
okay.
they'll be putting in the patio door.
Yeah.
I'll let them know.
Yeah, I was going to say you better schedule that yesterday.
Fuck, that's a good point. Good call. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm really excited. Are we going to paint the outside?
I want to paint it black.
Thank God.
I don't know if we'll get it. If we have downtime, I'd like to do it before summer's done, but I don't know if...
And we need to get tree guys out there to take out those ugly-ass bushes in the front of the house.
Yep. Yeah. So
Black, yes.
I'll check with Kyle to see how soon we could do that. But
red's my least favorite color in the world.
Yeah, no, I want that shit to be like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. You know?
Mm-hmm. So, what kind of accents are we going to have?
Shut up. So, did you mean that for you? Or are you being...
Well, like, because it doesn't have, like, white soffit and fascia.
Yeah.
Are we going to keep that white or paint that black, too?
White. I'm not painting white soffit and fascia black.
Okay.
It look like shit.
Does it?
I don't know. I feel like it will.
Okay.
We'll leave it white.
Okay.
White and black's not a bad look.
That's true.
Call that Oreo.
Yep, that is what you call that. Is it double stuffed?
Depends.
Oh my goodness.
Usually that's a reverse Oreo. I don't know. Anyhow, on to the next point. What else is new?
Isn't there an Oreo cakester?
Sure.
Don't look that up.
Is that like a thing?
Urban Dictionary thing, yeah.
Don't look that up. Don't look that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. That's exciting. I think I'm most excited for us to like have a space to like bring people to podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I know like we've said on here multiple times that we wanted to have more guests and stuff, but just with how our office is up here, it's just weird bringing like random people to our house.
Well, then we could do it during like business hours too.
Right.
Shit like that. Like.
So that'll be the nice thing, and we want to like, cause since Shaun's one of the hosts for Wiscoria, it'd be cool like when we have speakers coming for that, if we could ask them to come early and be on the podcast with us, which would be really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be really good. There's so much opportunity with that. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Dude, here's the deal. All right, guys, check it out. My day was great. I haven't had a day this good, and I cannot remember how long. I was looking at doing the conditional use today to get the duplex or to get the single family houses we have convert or like zoned for duplexes.
Yeah.
Or like to get a conditional use permit so that we can use them as duplexes without a rezone, just a conditional use. Brooke and I scheduled the whole half the afternoon for it. Like we're going to be here. This is what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And we start and I don't know what the fuck's going on. Brooke's like, I don't know what this shit means. And in my brain, I'm like, who, not how. Right? And Brooke's like, do you want me to call? I can play dumb. We can see how far we can get, whatever. I'm like, no. I was like, I think I have an answer. So a company that helped us, Real Land Surveying, that helped us 2 years ago survey off some and like plot off some lots and shit. Boom. I looked through my email. I'm like, who was I talking to last, Jeremy? Call him. Hey, this is Jeremy. I was like, hey, Jeremy, Shaun Tudor. And he's like, oh my gosh, man, how you been? And I was like, great, thank you. How have you been? He's like, really good. He's like, how'd the property go for you? Did you end up selling those houses on Cedar Street? And I'm just like, holy shit. I haven't talked to this guy in 2 years. 2 years I have not talked to this gentleman. Just by me saying, hey, this is Shaun Tudor. He's like, knew the properties that we worked on 2 years ago, asked me how it was going. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm sold. I'm in. Like, I'm a customer for life. So I'm like, hey, dude, this is what I got. Trying to change single family to duplex. I'm doing a conditional use permit. Is that something in your guys' wheelhouse? Oh, for sure. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, how much you want? He's like, a la carte? You want us to like fill it all out, go to the meetings, go to the town hall meetings, bring it to the finish line for you guys? Or like, what are you looking for help with? And I was like, that. Take it, run with it, everything. I was like, I can go to the meetings with you. I'll help out in any way I can. But I was like, if you guys know how to do it, you take it and you run. And he's like, oh, absolutely. Send it all over to me. We'll get working on it right away. And he's like, he was even like, while I was on the phone with him, he's like looking up dates and stuff. And he's like, okay, we got to have it submitted by the 22nd of September. Blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, we can do it. We got it. And I'm just like, bro, that's fucking like 6 days away. He's like, done. We got it. I'm like, dude, what in the world? So I was like, after that, I was just like, okay, I'm in. Done deal.
Yeah.
Second thing, do you have something to say about that?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Have we talked about what we decided on our way to Ashland?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
What did we decide? You gotta like text me. Here, put it on my phone.
Okay.
All right. Second thing.
Continue with you.
Second thing. This was as equally, not quite as equally. This was also beautiful. So, we started using a local company for getting our materials. We understand it costs a little more, but the quality, yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah. So the quality is so much better, right? And so quality's better, service is 10x. And Kyle and I are now entering a realm where we're doing shit a little out of our
wheelhouse.
Yeah. Let me rephrase that. The work, okay, the construction isn't out of our wheelhouse. We're taking on projects with permitting, conditional use. We're taking on like projects with code we aren't familiar with, okay? Work is work. The construction is the construction, you know what I'm saying? But so I'm looking at these plans that I don't know about, and I even show it to my contractor. I'm like, hey, what's this mean? Oh, I don't think nothing. You're fine, whatever. It's just good. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And I'm like, so I called our gentleman down at Lyman Lumber. I said, he came out to look at our project to do all the trim and doors for us. While he's out there getting all that shit, which is amazing.
But they go out there?
They go out there. They measure the exact, so you're getting the exact amount, the right doors, the right swings. You're getting all the right trims. Like, we don't have to guess. They do it all. Yeah.
And how much extra is that?
That's just part of their service or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. No, it.
You should have done this sooner. Anyways.
Yeah, it's so anyways. So I'm showing them the plans because the basement project we're working on for Ryan, by going with them, they will just get everything for us. They'll get it all there. They'll have it all set up. So, like, once we get the framing done and the insulation, they source all of it. Everything gets delivered. And delivery's like $70 or whatever the fuck. But it's all there, right? No, wait, no, never mind. They deliver for free. Everything's there. It's part of, whatever. Anyways, maybe it's so worth it. It doesn't even make sense is what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah.
You pay more for the material, but you get better quality.
Yeah.
Anyhow, why there? I show him this plan. I'm like, hey, dude, what's this mean? He's like, oh, that's a steel beam header. And I was like, oh, that's really good to know because I didn't know that. And he's like, oh yeah, he's like, you need a quote on that? I was like, yeah, like sooner than later. Next day has the quote, the price, 2 to 3 day lead time, and ordering it for me. I'm like, you are God. And he's like, Shaun, out of curiosity, like, how long you been doing this? And I was like, oh, like flipping houses and stuff, like 2 years. And he kind of chuckles. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, dude, like, honestly, I was like, we know how to, like, do some construction and shit, and I understand business. I was like, I don't know what the fuck any of this means. He's like, well, that's why you call me. And I was like, that's why I got you. I was like, and he's like, you don't get this kind of service with Menards. And I was like, no, dude, that's why I call you. Materials a little more, but we get it done. We get it to code. No questions asked. You know what I'm saying? And so, and there's another thing, like, there's a soundproofing. There needs to be a soundproof and like fireproof wall. Yeah. And there's like this interesting like cardboard fan fold that I don't know what the fuck it is. Yeah. And I show it to him. He's like, oh yeah, I'll get it. I'm like, this is the greatest day of my life, dude. It's phenomenal. And
so that's all you need to do is put in like a fan fold thing into the wall?
Yeah, plus 5/8 gypsum board, like drywall on each side. Yeah. And that like it's some sort of like fan fold something or the other. But it's just cool because, like, he's just that level. It's the same level as real answering. Mm-hmm. For them to be able to help us, yes, material's going to be, 10% higher. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care that it's 10% higher. I'm getting every possible thing I can. I'm getting with you.
I mean, think about how much you're saving in material runs.
Yeah.
How much you're saving in just, like, a headache alone. wasted materials.
Right.
Like, you guys are saving a lot of money from using them.
Huge.
And, like, the headache down the road. Because, if you get inspected, like, you're going to pass.
So here's kind of how it is. Like, right, how it had been before is Kyle and I would go to every project together, and we would try to come up with, like, a master list. We'd order it as, like, the time went on, and then as, like, we did that, we would forget things and have to come up with new stuff and da-da-da. This way, he's seriously going to go in, everything we need, get it to us in the stages we need it. And it's like, it's just so big. Yeah. It's so huge that for us to not waste a half day, at the property figuring everything out that needs to be there, us not spending a day trying to order shit, the next half day, picking it all up, getting it all there, organizing everything like that. It's like he meets us out there when we go out there. He spends his 2 hours doing it. He goes back to his thing. He can order 10x faster than we. Gets everything ordered. He asks us when we want it delivered. Boom truck, delivery, done.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's just...
So do they do all, like, even, like, down to, like, light switches and stuff, or no?
No. So they're, like...
So I can still have my inventory system of shit like that?
Oh, yeah, no, that's going to be... This is, like, all the structure, so, like, all the framing, all the insulations, the drywalls, the trim, all the woods, the doors, the cabinets, all that shit. It's not the electrical, but it's siding, it's windows, it's,
Roofing?
Yeah, if we want roofs. But
you have other places for stuff like that.
Yeah, there's one place that's been really great to us with roofs, and we'll continue getting roofs there because they've been just great. Yeah. So, and I haven't asked them if they do that service, but I'm sure they do. There's certain roofing places. I'm sure they're one. If I ask them, I can guarantee they do it. They do Google Earth.
Oh, when they look at it?
They look on it at Google Earth. They go, hey, dude, here's the deal. You got 30 base, because there's a measuring thing on Google Earth. Yeah. You got 35 square. You got 2 vents. You need this much, everything here. We'll have it delivered.
That's so cool.
Dude.
Creepy, but cool.
No, it's beautiful. It's not even, because I've had it happen many times where I message a company for a quote, and they'll be like, yep, we just Google Earthed it, and here's your quote. And I'm like, whoa.
That's cool.
Anyhow, all it's coming down to, and it's just re-solidifying me, like, my goal is business. Yeah. It's what I'm happiest doing. It's like what I enjoy doing. And utilizing the who, not how, because like that, instead of helping Big John Menard, like we help a small business that pays wages, pays
decent wages,
like good wages. Those guys are getting a good living. We're getting good quality material. We're at code. It's just all those things. It's just so huge.
Well, like, think how much time, like, you've wasted at Menards, like, trying to find trim that was, like, flat and not crooked, or, like, didn't have a giant divot in it, like.
Or we go get our trim. It says they got 22 in stock.
And they got none.
We need 18. We get there, there's 6. I'm like, oh, wow, that's great. Drive to the other one for there to be 10. I'm like, great. I'm still short. Yep. Sick. Yeah. You're right. It's, So anyways, the past 2 days, I've been so happy with small businesses. It's just tickling my fancy.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Other shit's coming to fruition. Project finishing up next week.
Yep.
Got an accepted offer on Alma Center.
Closing on one tomorrow.
Like, shit's just bop, 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 bop.
It was a shit show for like a month, and now it's finally buttoning back up.
That's it, dude. Mm-hmm. That's it. So, and, dealt with not some great shit the past 2 days, but overall, the good outweighs the bad so much that I'm just, like, flying high right now.
That's good.
Yeah. So, it's sick. And then 2 things.
Yes.
1, looking at buying a small business.
Yep.
Not going to tell you what it is, people, but looking at buying a small business. Mm-hmm. Yesterday I was a little,
Oh, I thought you were going on to 2, but you.
No, we'll get to it in a minute. Yesterday I was feeling a little down about it. Brooke even said, like, yesterday, she said she talked to you about it after I went through all the numbers and stuff. And she said it looked like it just took the wind out of my sails.
Yeah.
Did she talk to you about that? And I was just like, fuck. Then I went into, like, quite possibly one of the worst meetings I've been into in a long time. Right after that, and I was just like, dude, after that, I was like, fuck. But golf cheered me up, hanging with the boys.
And then this morning, you and I kind of looked at some stuff and figured stuff out, and we're just like, there's potential.
Yeah, so this morning, we get up, 5:30 a.m., coffee rolling, and I'm just on the computer, running through numbers, just seeing, like, what I'm missing, what's going on, how to make this thing, like, how to make it what I believe it can be, you know? Because I've actually listened to this. I've listened to this, like, Hermosi says this and someone else says this, like, they actually don't buy businesses based on numbers because people can write off whatever they want to write off and they can mismanage a company hugely. They actually look at a business and they do exactly what I did. They break it down. They figure out profitability, what it can actually profit if it's ran properly. They look at scalability and, like, how the company could be scaled and organized. And the business is scalable. Will I scale it? Will I scale it a bunch? I don't know. I know that the way I want to take it is going to be a point of self-running where it's definitely more than worth my time.
Yeah.
And worth the other owner's time. And so it was just so fun spending the morning going over all that shit, figuring it out. Then I went in
late to work too.
Yeah, sorry. then I went into work today, or so I hit the gym, went into work, dealt with some inspection shit. The guy was nice, very friendly, just like, hey, here's what you need to fix, da-da-da. Cool, love it.
Easy stuff?
Yeah, it's all really easy.
That's good.
All really easy stuff. All we got to do is send them pictures. And then at the other, I went out, saw some guys, egress window dudes. They're on their shit, getting it done. This was great. The plans say 3'6" for the height of the window. The egress window guy brought a 4 foot. And I'm like, he's like, it shouldn't matter. I'm like, I agree. It shouldn't matter because as long as we got the header, as long as we got the width, I agree it should not matter the height. Let me call and check. I call the company that the architects. I called the architectural company. Here's the deal. This is what we got. I got their voicemail. Guy had me called back. It was the supervisor. Had me called back within 10 minutes approving it.
Oh, good.
I was like, dude, you just made my fucking day, dude. Thank you so much. So egress windows in. Header's going to be in Monday. And so then we can get that wall done next week.
Nice.
At which time all the materials should be in too. So just coming together.
That's good.
So all the way through that shit. That was all good. Got to the office, did some work. Postcard shit, lead gens, so that shit, which is good. And then we started working on the conditional use. Well, since we figured out who can do that for us, I was like, holy fuck, I've got my whole afternoon open now. So message the people, hey guys, ran some numbers, went over some stuff. Are you free to come over and chat? Boom, they came over. Hour and a half, we sat, we chatted, broke down the business. Okay, this is what, and I talked to him about it too. I'm like, if we run it like a business, the importance of running it like a business, and if we run it like that, this is what we got. And it got them really excited because they're like, this has been our baby for the past 3-4 years. We don't want to see this like end or like fail, whatever. They don't want it to just continue on its path. They want it to grow. Yeah. They're like, we know it has this kind of potential. We just don't know how to do it, or don't have the bandwidth to do it or whatever. And so like going over it with them, running through it all, like, hey, this is what we got. And they're just like,
yes.
Yeah. And I'm like, sick.
Dude, those are the best business owners that can like take a step back and admit that they don't know how to run a business and like are willing to bring someone on to help them run the business.
Yeah, well, so the thing was with them, like, they know how to run like a self-employed. They know how to be self-employed.
Yeah.
But like for them to continue the job book appointments, and grow, it's all their wheelhouse. It's not their thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, exactly like you said, for them to just be able like, yeah, this isn't our wheelhouse. What we're doing is our wheelhouse.
Well, I mean, we've seen people that, like, think they know how to run a business and, like, own a business and make it grow and thrive, but they get to a point just off of luck, and you can only take luck so far.
Dude, Annie Frisell says it best. You can luck your way into a fucking eight-figure business. You can luck your way into an 8-figure business. You will not retain that business. That business will not flourish. That business will fail.
Right.
If you don't get the right people put in place, if you don't get the right education, etc., it doesn't matter that you lucked into an 8-figure business. It will fail.
Yeah.
So, and we see that. We've seen that with, we see that with companies that we know and stuff, and that's exactly right.
Yeah.
So, it's super refreshing. We're on the same page. We both know exactly what we want in the business, and it's the same.
That's good.
With the potential of further growth. So we're like fully on board for what we want it to be, with the potential and openness for the next step when it presents itself.
Can I just throw in a random comment?
Yeah.
Behind you is Shadow and Bone.
No shit.
Yeah. So you could always read that if you wanted. It's behind the sign.
Oh.
It's the little blue swirl thing.
No shit. Kind of fun.
Yeah. Shaun finished his book, so we were trying to find a new book for him to read.
One Step Too Far was the book.
One Step Too Far.
That was the book I just finished. Wasn't it?
The D. Trump book? Or what book?
Oh! Well, yeah, so I finished my Donald Trump book.
Yeah.
Which is phenomenal.
And then you finished...
Think Big and Kick Ass.
Yeah. Oh, the one from Count Katie. Yeah.
One Step Too Far.
Yeah. Wow, Shaun read a book within a week, you guys. And like a thick book.
450 pages.
Shaun always yelled at me for staying up late and reading books, because I would just like get so into it and it would keep me awake, and I would just read and read and read and read. And then finally Shaun got a book.
3 books.
3 books have done that to you?
3 books. The Great Alone.
Yeah.
The Harry Potter series.
Yep.
One Step Too Far.
You did kind of with Auschwitz too. Tattoos of Auschwitz.
Auschwitz as well, and the Ugly series. You know what? There's a lot more than we think that I do that with. Yep. Now that we think about it, yeah.
You haven't had one recently.
No, it's because I read the fucking Witcher series for 7 goddamn books in a row.
Yeah, that took you like over a year.
Yeah, it was over a year.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm so proud of you for reading those. I just want you to know that.
That's not easy reading. Like, guys, keep in mind, I scored a fucking 19 on the ACT. My reading was 15. My fucking English was like 16. So here's the deal. I'm not smart.
Our ACT scores have come up way too much recently.
Yeah. No, I just need people to understand like who they're dealing with here.
I am currently, while we're talking about reading, I'm currently reading a productivity series. I kind of talked about it in the tutor episode.
Yeah.
It's by like Tottenham or something. But I'm on the second one, which is about it's like action steps, so it's trying to help you get over procrastination.
Okay.
I've failed day 1 twice.
Okay.
It's like a 7-day program.
Okay.
And the first day is just completing a task that's on your task list. Well, Monday I had bowling. Tuesday we had Whiskeria. And then yesterday was meal prepping. So actually 3 days I failed it. Yep. Yeah, it was a bad week to start that book. Very bad week. The second day is just like writing down, like to declutter your mind. So write down all your tasks, which I have one electronically, so I didn't actually have to write it down. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It's been a rough week.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Bowling started. That's my exciting news.
Yeah.
It's really entertaining because so I used to be on my mom's team. I was a sub. And then I got my work to start a team last year, and they were always short people. And this year I decided to join them instead of my mom's team. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. We got to play my mom's team, which was very entertaining.
That is cool.
Yeah, but it was only my mom and Cherry. They had a person end up quitting that they didn't know was quitting on their team. So.
Ish.
Yeah, they make it work. But bowling's a lot of fun. Lots of little old ladies. This one woman, her name is Cindy. She's my inspiration for how I want to be when I'm older. You really should come watch bowling.
I have before.
That is true. But you should, like, for a tiny bit of time.
45 minutes?
So Cindy is this really spunky lady. And she always has, like, fun earrings and just whatever. And she always told the girls last year, like, how to, like, to help them improve bowling. She'd always just say, tits to the pins, girls, tits to the pins. And you're like, yep, thank you, Cindy.
That's cool.
Yep.
That's really cool.
And then there's another thing. So you have, like, the middle row, and then you have the next row out.
Okay.
Column out.
Yep.
And so it's 2 pins, right? One in front and one in back. Well, sometimes you get it where it's just those 2 pins. So they always say the back one is the boy in the bedroom. And if you're ever bowling against Cindy and she sees that you only get the front one, she'll be like, well, looks like you're not getting laid tonight.
Damn.
Because you didn't get the boy in the bedroom.
Right. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
So those are my funny things that I'm really excited for to hear.
I bet you never hit that back pin, do you?
Every once in a while. You have to hit it dead on or come in from the side.
Sure.
So I
can do both those things. Hey, now.
I wish you guys could hear my scowl over the mic.
Yeah, just walked into that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited to hear those. Cindy did come up to us and said, she's like, you guys are back. You actually came back.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's fun. Old lady fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Good.
You were on 2. You didn't say 2 yet, did you?
I haven't said 2 yet.
I interrupted you. Sorry, go ahead.
2. What's number 2, babe?
We're thinking of having Shaun run for county board. Is that number 2?
That's number 2.
Okay. Thinking.
Why?
'Cause we're really sick of people in the county, and especially Eau Claire County, not doing their jobs. So getting on the county board kind of gives you a little bit more sway.
Gets you in. Yeah, I'm so fucking sick of the fucking... Dude, the waste is disgusting. It's
so much waste there.
And so, yeah, I mean, I guess first step would be county board, see where it takes me. But I would love to find a way to work up in there to declutter the shit and to really get... It's... I can't stand lazy people mooching off taxes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, dude?
Our taxes are so fucking high. It's dumb.
Here's the deal. Feel free. Go work for a small business. Start your own company. And mooch. Feel free. If you are working for taxpayer dollars, you best be one of the best fucking workers out there. Are you kidding me? You're taking people's money and just squandering it by sitting on your lazy fat ass.
Or fucking losing millions of dollars and not having any consequences.
Yeah. No, that shit is... It's not... No. So, yeah, I think the first step is, I want to run for county board. And so we'll start working on that probably next week or so.
Yeah. So I was talking to my mom about that. And so apparently Eau Claire is one of the few cities that doesn't have an actual mayor.
This is the dumbest shit ever. This is the most corrupt way to get away from corruption.
Yep. We have a appointed mayor who...
But it's not a mayor, it's just an appointed leader.
City manager. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
And the purpose of it is to get away from the political corruption of whatever getting voted in. My mom was telling me, so there's a new lady as the new city manager right now.
Sure.
So my mom just got a new boss at regional planning. He used to work for the city. And apparently everyone just cannot work, like no one can work with this woman, that they all just keep quitting and leaving. So he quit his job working for the city to get a pay cut to go to regional planning to get away from her.
And so that's not corruption? She's appointed Dude,
And
tell me how.
And people are leaving their jobs. Like, that's great.
Yeah, tell me how appointing somebody, like just like appointing it, is less corrupt than votes.
Yeah. What? Like,
what do you mean? Like
at least the city can choose who they have run
right.
as mayor,
like
instead of just appointed.
No campaigning.
Yeah.
No going around, no shaking hands, kissing babies, and they're just like, oh no, yeah. Go ahead, Sherry. You're the fucking one that's gonna run the show.
Yeah, like who appoints them?
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, we're trying to get away from the corruption.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're trying to be more corrupt.
Yeah.
Dude, I now have a new goal.
To get rid of that.
To be that person, and then while I'm there being the city manager, my first thing I'm gonna try to do is make it a mayoral position.
Yeah.
And they'll just be like, you can't do that. I'll be like, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't know what I gotta do, but now that that's a new mission of mine.
I also don't know how you're gonna do it because the city and the county are different, aren't they? You probably can figure it out.
I'll work my way.
Yeah.
I'll work my way.
You'll figure it out once you're in there.
Yep.
You do know you're gonna have to spend like a lot of time in like meetings and doing other shit, right?
100%.
Okay. Cool.
I can't wait.
Just checking.
I think it'd be so fun.
Okay. You're so excited.
As long as you're cool with me being gone, I'm cool.
We don't have kids yet, so might as well. We probably are gonna have to get a security system on our house at some point.
I can't wait.
Jesus. Yeah, so that's kind of exciting and cool, I guess. Fun. I don't know.
I love it.
I
want to go stir some things up.
Yeah, we really need to get a security system.
Why? Just draws attention to the house.
How can you tell that there's a security system?
Because you see the cameras.
Better than not having cameras and people breaking in, giving us death threats.
That is so far in the future. We got nothing but time, babe. Nothing but time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's good.
It'll be fun.
No.
So we'll start there. We'll see if I can get in.
Mm-hmm.
I would think so.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to get voted in.
Why wouldn't they vote for me?
Ask the people living in your county, I guess. Well, and it's by district, too. So the district is, like, around the airport. It's not all of it, though. I don't remember where it stops. I was looking it up. I think we're District 24.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think it'd be sick.
Yeah.
Be a lot of fun.
Just, all you need to, like, say is just, like, oh, yeah, I'm the one that bought Larry Bradford's house. Everyone would be like, I like that guy.
What?
The guy who used to live here.
Yeah.
His name is Larry Bradford.
Yeah, what about him?
Everyone loved him, and they all, like, loved the fact that we, like, fixed up the house.
Oh, interesting. Will people know that?
What? That
Who will know that?
all the people in our neighborhood.
Oh, in the
because
neighborhood.
They're the ones who have to vote for you.
Oh, okay. I'm following what you're saying. Oh, yeah, dude. I'll easily get signatures.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Sam and I'll walk around the block. They'll be like, "Oh my gosh, you live down in the farmhouse on Eddie.
You live in Larry's old
You
house.
live in Larry's." I'm like, "Yep. Yeah, I do. Yep."
We will be, like, literally, 10, 12 blocks away from the house. We will be far.
Far.
And people will be like, oh my gosh, you guys are the ones that fixed up Larry Bradford's house.
Yeah.
Yep, we are.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's pretty sick. So, but yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. You're right. That's all. Yeah, we gotta do. Mm-hmm. Wow, we should be able to get those signatures easy. Yeah. I wasn't even concerned. I knew it would, like 20 to 100 signatures would be really easy.
Yeah.
I plan to get 100.
Why not more?
Oh, I just figured. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Yeah, I could get more. They'd be like, this guy's. No, because if I get too much more than 20, they probably won't even let me on the board because I'll be going too above and beyond. They'll be like, we can't have that in the system.
But you just get put on the ballot. They can't deny you being put on the ballot.
Oh.
You have to get voted in by the population.
Oh, damn. I thought I had to get voted in by the board.
No.
It said that the population.
That's why I said,
damn.
If you tell people you fixed up Larry Bradford's house, everyone will be like, yeah, I like that guy.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So
sick.
You have to have all your stuff in by January 2nd for your name to be on the ballot in time.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool.
I think that the election's in February, maybe? I think.
Okay, sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in. Let's go.
But yeah. So if you don't get it in on time, then you would just have to be a write-in, which that's going to be a lot harder to win. But yeah, so you can have your name on the ballot if you get it all in by January 2nd.
Okay. All right.
There you go. Now,
Sick, dude.
Now he's getting it. I'm the one that read how to do this. This is why Shaun's very lost.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm just here to do the job.
I sent all the paperwork off to Brooke to do.
Love it. Yeah, I'm just thinking of like, I just need to get the city manager. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah.
Is there a county manager? I need that position too.
Well, there's like a county board president.
I could do that.
Yeah. Has Andy Frisella done more than one podcast in his garage or just the one?
Just the one so far.
Okay.
Why?
I was just curious. I finally just watched it today.
Oh, sure.
I didn't watch actually the whole thing either. I was very distracted at work, so I didn't pay attention to it. But I saw he was in his garage, and I was like, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, it was a sick one. It was a really cool one.
Mm-hmm. Is that your dream garage, Shaun? Sorry, he's yawning.
I don't know. You know, I've actually never like a closer to my dream garage is actually what Whistling Diesel has.
With like the racks and
yeah, the racks, and he's got the older classic cars and shit. I just I've actually maybe like some people thought about Lamborghinis and shit. Like Andy said, like growing up, he thought about Lamborghinis. Mm-hmm. That's just I've it's never really been on my radar. I've always been more about like classics. Mm-hmm. And so when I think of like my dream garage, I actually don't see like Ferraris, Lambos, shit like that. I like picture classic cars, you know, and like tuner cars like NSX, like fresh mint NSXs, you know, like fresh like mint Skyline, Supra, things like that. Otherwise like classics, 50s Corvettes, like Model Ts, Model As, like Bel Airs, Impalas, you know what I'm saying?
We've grown up differently.
Yeah, so like when I just think like that, Andy's garage is so sick, and his collection is one of the best in the world, and I absolutely love it. But it's just like that was never something I was interested in. Mm-hmm. You know, if I could afford, you know, I like down the line for sure. I'll get some like a Ferrari, Lambo, something like that. Probably Ferrari, Porsches, of course. You know, but it's yeah, that's not like when I picture my garage, I don't see that. So.
Interesting.
Yep. So.
I've just always wanted a Lotus.
Oh, dude, yeah, Lotus can be in there for sure. Lotus are sick.
Yeah.
Those are, but you gotta think a Lotus. We can pay them off for $40,000. Like we can do that now. It's not even it's whatever.
Yeah.
Lotus aren't.
They used to be a lot more expensive, didn't they?
Yeah, sure, 60. Oh. They're just not. I mean, it's not. It's easy to get one. They're just little go karts. $40,000.
Yeah.
Done. So. Yeah.
Maybe I just remember looking at it when I was like really broke, and I was just like, man, that's gonna take me a while to get there.
Dude, I used to do that with so many vehicles. Now I have the money to buy them, and I'm like,
nah.
I'll wait till I got more money.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Anyways.
Just keep putting it off. Probably eventually get one.
What else you got going on? You're the exciting one today. I got like nothing.
Dude, I'm actually living the dream. What else we got going on? Had a lot of new people show up to Whiskeria. Had a really good event. Eva did a good job. I really enjoyed how she set up her meeting and went over like the broad overview of the main points of real estate taxes. Yeah. And then like passed around, hey, if you want more info on any one of these categories, reach out. I don't know. I don't think anyone's here.
I don't think anyone's here either.
So, yeah, no, I mean, in that realm, it's super cool. It was a good meeting. A lot of new people got to meet a lot of new people, which was fun. And, yeah, closing on a duplex in a week. Mm-hmm. That's what I got, babe. Yeah. I think I'm tapped. I think I ran through it all.
Yeah. Whiskeria was really good. Yeah, like you said, Eva did wonderful. Mm-hmm. It was fun meeting all the new people. Yeah. About, what, a third of them were new?
Yeah, 15 people.
Yeah. 15 out of 44 were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, I loved it. It was fun. It was just Shaun and I. Tina didn't make it.
MIA.
Yeah. And then AJ was out hunting, so it was just Shaun and I running the show.
Holding down the fort.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It was a good time.
Went well.
I actually conversed with people I didn't know.
Had a girl.
Yeah. I usually don't do that. I usually let Shaun do all the talking, is what I like to say. Yeah. Shaun, let's do one, because we haven't done one in a while.
1 second, babe. 1 second.
I just had to ask him to do something right when he picks up his phone.
1 second. Okay. Okay. All right. So, I'll get this thing, but since you asked, I can keep going. Is it this one?
Yes. Since I asked, you can keep going. What did I ask?
If I had anything else.
Oh, got it.
Before we do that, we'll do this. And then we'll run to the last two things.
Okay.
And we'll see how you like it.
Okay.
Okay. September 11th.
Okay.
Harry had caught Ron prodding Dean's poster of West Ham soccer team, trying to make the players move.
Harry caught Ron?
Harry had caught Ron prodding Dean's poster of West Ham soccer team, trying to make the players move.
I'm going to go with Chamber of Secrets.
Sorcerer's Stone.
God, I do not remember this.
Me neither.
What? Sure. Chapter 14.
Chapter 9, The Midnight Duel.
Wow.
You want that one?
Yeah, please.
I'll give you today's date. That was fucking tough.
That one was hard.
It's the 14th?
Yep.
September 14th. Oh, interesting. Wandering around at midnight. Ickle firsties. Tut, tut, tut. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty. Not if you don't give us away. Peeves, please. Should tell Filch, I should, said Peeves in a saintly voice, but his eyes glittered wickedly. It's for your own good, you know.
Obviously Sorcerer's Stone. Because he said Ickle little firsties. So it's their first year.
Firsties. Yep. Good call.
When do they go? I'm trying to think. So it's obviously before you had the invisibility cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're just walking around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go chapter 14.
Chapter 9, The Midnight Duel.
Are you serious?
Hey, I didn't do this. You did this.
I did do this. Okay, do you want one?
Give me one. Let's see what you got.
Let's see what we have. I don't think we've done any for, like, forever, have we? Kinsley Shacklebolt's been a real asset too. He's in charge of the hunt for Sirius. So he's been feeding the ministry information that Sirius is in Tibet. Arthur Weasley.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
No. Out loud.
I'm sorry. Wait, what? 3. Harry Potter and the Prisoner. What? Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
No. When do you meet Kinsley Shacklebolt?
Oh my God. Kinsley's 5.
What book is that?
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
No.
Fuck. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
No. What is book 5?
It's not up here, babe.
Oh, do I not have it?
You don't have it up here.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
Order of Phoenix.
Why can't I think of that?
I don't know.
Damn, I'm terrible.
I literally just read that. Right now, I'm reading the Order of Phoenix right now.
Chapter 4.
5.
Fuck.
The Order of the Phoenix.
God damn it. All right, fucking.
Do you want another one?
Dude, the fact that it's called the Order of the Phoenix, I'm so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of it.
Yeah.
Give me something different. God damn it. I know I'm dumb.
Oh my, dear boy, we're not going to punish you for a little thing like that, cried Fudge, waving his crumpet impatiently. It was an accident. We don't send people to Azkaban just for blowing up their aunts.
So, that was Dobby. So, Prisoner of Azkaban when he blew up his aunt.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 1 or 2. Chapter 2.
Well, he's talking to Fudge.
Okay.
So this is after the fact.
Chapter 4.
3.
God!
Do you want to guess the title? I have a couple of them on my shelves. Da na 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 na.
Help me.
Oh. What's up top?
Carriage.
Nope. It's purple.
Slytherin. Hufflepuff. The night train.
Night bus.
The night bus.
Wow.
I'm going to be honest with you. That was kind of embarrassing.
You slacked on that one today.
Damn it, dude. Oh, yeah, you were any better.
I know.
Okay.
Dude, I don't think that one is in the book.
Thank you very much. All right, 2 things.
Okay, what are your 2 things? And then we're done.
Did you want to wrap this up?
I mean, we're at 50 minutes. It doesn't matter to me.
It's getting late.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal. Number 1, we discussed this yesterday, golf.
Yeah.
Usually I've been golfing 2 to 3 times a week, but this last week I only golfed 1 round of 9 holes. The level that affects your game, drastic, right?
Yeah.
And so, we discussed it on like, there are certain sports where as long as you can stay healthy, the more repetitions, like obviously the more good repetitions, the better. So if you can play 18 holes a day, like you're going to be so much better.
Yeah.
Where if you tried to like lift weights that frequently and for that like a duration like that, you would be so fucked up it would be detrimental to your training.
I guess so, in a way, like for lifting weights, I mean, you still train almost every day. You just don't train like the same movement every day.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you're training like different things where like golf is the same swing.
Yeah.
Every single rep as often as you can without being injured. You know, same with shooting archery. It's like the same movement. Do. Crazy, dude.
Yeah, this like wasn't mind-blowing to me because like that's all the sports I've played.
Yeah. I've just pretty much only lifted.
Yeah.
So it's just like crazy to me. So anyways, that was dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I told Shaun like when I was in high school, like especially my last couple of years, I like pretty much played tennis just all year round.
Yeah.
Which it did kind of fuck up my shoulders my senior year a little bit. They became inflamed from overusing them.
Sure.
But yeah, I just played forever and ever.
That's cool. Last thing.
Yes.
I was listening to Larry Elder today.
Who is Larry Elder?
He's some like big Republican.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But he was saying something. So he's 71 years old, no kids. And he was being interviewed by PBD. And he's like, I'm very surprised you don't have kids. Like, you're religious. You have good morals, good ethics. Why don't you have kids? Well, when he was 25, he didn't want to have kids. Whatever, he didn't have kids. Actually divorced his wife because she wanted kids. He didn't. And, but he says, like, now, 71, he's got one regret.
Not having kids.
Not having kids. For sure. It's always that. But they were talking about this, and this makes a lot of sense to me. Because we've seen it. If you're like a good moral person,
yeah,
your true happiness, your true fulfillment in life is when you're with your grandkids.
Yeah.
So it's not when you're with your kids, because your kids will annoy the shit out of you. You're still in the grind mode, but when you have grandkids, you truly are like fulfilled and full of joy.
Yeah.
To be with the grandkids, and that's like when you see people's like true self.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just so neat to me to listen to that today, like the importance of the importance of doing things even if you don't want to do it right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for the sake of the future.
Right. Because the thing is, you listen to these people that are older, and you know, like, man, you fucked up, you know? And it's the same thing with, like, it's the same thing, I think, it's just the regret you have in your last years. And if you spend any amount of time with elderly folk who done things that they're not proud of, it weighs on them. Or if they do things that they didn't do because they were afraid, you know, so they get the what ifs. Like, I should have tried that. Like, why didn't I just do that? Like, I was young. Who cares? You get the regret for things you did or didn't do. And you look at that, and it's so prevalent to take advantage of the situation you're in and just, like, go forward, you know? It's like it's same thing as, like, owning up to mistakes, because we talked about that too, right? Like, owning up to mistakes, whatever you've done, just to, like, you don't want to live with that your whole life. You know what I'm saying? It's like that couple they're 90 years old. The husband filed for divorce because he found out his wife cheated on him when she was 22. I was like, oh my God, dude, you know, which is kind of wild. Yeah. But, it's like, I guess what I'm getting at, and what was so, like, interesting about the talk was, don't take advantage of your current time. You only get one life. Yeah. It can end fucking whenever. Have the kids. Visit the grandkids. You know, fucking admit to fucking up so that you can, like, build and move on without, like, that regret or that, you know, whatever. Yeah. And whatever it is, right? You did a friend wrong. You cheated on a spouse, you know, whatever it is, like, you should just own up to it, move on, accept responsibility, accept, like, because that's like Larry Elder was saying it, like, he accepts that he fucked up. He's like, I know, like, I got one regret and I own up to it. And that's the fact that I didn't have kids, right? And so, like, it's neat. Don't have regret. Life's short. Fucking fix your wrongs.
That's the main reason that we've said we, like, are going to have kids, is because we don't want to be, we know we're going to get bored as we get old.
100. Dude, like, am I excited by the thought of having kids?
Hell no.
N-O. Am I excited by playing business all day long? Absolutely yes. When I think of, like, joining the county board, yep, give me more shit to do. When I'm thinking of, like, doing jiu-jitsu, golfing, like, please sign me up. Having a kid, I'm like, yeah, so that sounds terrible. Plain and simple, dude. Not sounding great to me. Yeah. But I know, because what do I spend more time doing than anything else?
Business?
Learning from people who've done it before me. Yeah. And I know very fucking well that even if we try and it doesn't happen, at least we tried. Yeah. But, like, I'm not going to fucking go out by watching all these people ahead of me that are all in areas I want to head towards, and not fucking following their advice. Right. Dude, come on. Or listening to people where I clearly don't want to be, them telling me what they did to end up where they're at and the things they didn't do, and me going, yeah, well, I'm fucking listening to you because I don't want to be sitting in your seat. Yeah. That's what I got.
I love it, babe.
Like, I got a little sprinkle of good at the end of this message.
But you had to listen to the whole episode to get to it.
Hopefully you fucking stayed tuned.
I can look.
All right, gang, check it out. We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.